Hey y'all, I just decided to make a video because I haven't really been putting anything out there, and I just wanted to say hey. So I also wanted to bring up the fact that there's been a lot of new things happening for me, but I'm in the works of being more consistent with my social media. So with that, and I really like my nails right now, so excuse me, I might just be like, but anyway. So one of the biggest things that's happening for me, see, I told you, anyway, one of the biggest things that's been happening for me lately is, I work from home now. So I'm completely stay-at-home mom, work from home. I have a work from home job. I'm happy, but let's talk about why I quit my job working in the hospital. I think that I mentioned some of these things in my Depths of Love video, possibly. I can't fully remember. But I was basically talking about how, sorry, I don't know what to do with my hands. But I was basically talking about how, divorce, why divorce happens, or why some marriages don't last. I want to say I was talking about it, but I'm not completely sure. So if I didn't touch on it, excuse me. I need to go back and listen to myself. But anyways, so if not, I'm going to touch on it right now. So one of my biggest reasons for quitting my job is because I feel like as a woman, I set the tone in my home. And when I come home, I need to have patience for my kids. But also with dating, I need to have patience to foster a healthy relationship. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to be able to do that. And I feel like when I get off work from the hospital, I've exhausted so much of my love and my patience and compassion that I have nothing left to offer my children or my person. And I just feel like that's not fair. You know what I'm saying? And I don't always have anything to offer myself. There's days when I don't have time to take care of myself, there were days I didn't have time to take care of myself, I should say. Now I have plenty of time, which is voila, hello. But anyways, so, and I just didn't want to live my life like that. I'm 26 years old, I'm young, and I'm beautiful, and I feel like I deserve to be happy and at peace. So with that being said, I decided I'd like to take a different career path. I don't want to be miserable in my job field. And while I did like the job that I was doing and I did enjoy it very much, I thoroughly enjoyed my job, I didn't enjoy how I felt after work. I didn't enjoy being so exhausted to the point where I didn't even want to interact with the world. I didn't enjoy not being able to give my children the soft side of me and the patience and the love that they deserve from me. So I decided it wasn't for me. And there's a lot of relationships that fail, friendships, relationships, parent and child, when women work jobs like that, because sometimes it's really hard for us to balance, you know what I'm saying? Go to work, do all that, be on a stressed out job, and then come home and still have the love and the patience for their kids or have time for their kids. My job was also switching to 12-hour shifts. There's only 24 hours in a day. Could you imagine if I was going to work for 12 hours and then coming home to 2 toddlers? I wouldn't have the patience. I wouldn't even have the energy. I would be ready to go to bed, and by the time I wake up, it'd be time to get ready to go back to work. And I don't care if it was only a couple days out of the week. I don't care if it was only going to be not for a long period of time. Whatever the case is, I just felt like it wasn't worth it. Life is too short. So yeah, I chose to do something different. And so far so good. I'm doing well. I'm happy. Yeah. So Anyways, that's what I came to tell y'all. But I also wanted to just touch bases on, I can't tell anybody else what to do, but like just women in general, like I feel like women who have children or plan to have children, I feel like we should be appreciated and loved and cared for, especially by the men that we are in a relationship with. Of course, we should be respected and loved by the father of our children, and I hope that most of us are with the fathers of our children, but life happens. So, anyways, I think that we deserve to be respected and loved and cared for by the men in our lives. Women do a lot, and I don't know if men think about it this way, but there's always a man that's like, what do you bring to the table? And it's like, as a woman and a potential partner, I automatically bring to the table my being. Women are powerful. We carry and birth children. So, when you look at a woman, men, you should think about the fact that this woman could potentially be birthing my child and creating a home for me. Because women naturally have that maternal and feminine instinct. So it's like, respect women in general. Don't look at us like we need to be bringing something to the table. Of course, we should be doing something more than giving you sex or whatever, giving men sex, whatever the case is. But women automatically are valuable. Women are valuable. We birth children. We birth the world. We're risking our lives when we're carrying a child. It's not as simple as like, well, I could get anybody pregnant. It doesn't matter. You should respect women, because you never know. You never know what that woman might be to you one day. And I'm not saying that women shouldn't respect men, but I'm kind of tired of the whole narrative of like, what do you bring to the table? Because automatically we're kind of outweighing men, because we do a lot with our bodies and our natural instincts. Like, that alone is a lot. And then we come with a good mindset, or some of us, I'm not speaking for everybody, but like, good women come with a healthy mindset and building a healthy, strong, powerful home and foundation, and what I'm saying, like all that good stuff. But what drives me up the wall are when men expect for us to carry a baby, birth the baby, raise the baby, and work full time. Being a parent is a full-time job in itself. It is a full-time job. So, now me being a mom with boys and taking care of them by myself. I mean, their father helps as well, but like, when I have them, I'm by myself. I don't want to be in a situation or a relationship where I'm still doing everything on my own. I want a partner that's going to help me and take some weight off of my shoulders. And I want to be able to return that, you know what I'm saying? So, and I'm not saying I haven't found that, I'm just saying in general, I feel like as a woman, that should just be, it should just kind of be a given. But men, for some reason, look at women with children and think burden. Let's talk about that too. First of all, my children are not a burden. Children are they unconditionally love. They are not a burden. They are a blessing, and you or anybody in the vicinity of children are blessed overall. And yes, they are financially you know, they do need to be financially cared for and all that. But my thing is that, can we even get there before you decide that, like, my children are a burden? Because when a woman is dating a man, her children are not a part of that. You know what I'm saying? When things get down to the nitty gritty, you're not in the relationship for the kids, you're in the relationship for the woman. So, you know, if you don't like kids or you just don't want to date a woman with kids, cool. But if you have the opinion that a child is a burden, get your life together, please. And fast. Like, expeditiously, please. Anyway. Yeah, back to what I was saying. Children are not a burden. Especially when a father is present. Anyway. I don't know what else to say about it. It just kind of irks my nerves, to be honest. And that was like one of the biggest things that I've heard men say, especially people who follow Kevin Samuels. If you think children are a burden, get your life together, please. And it does not make me as a woman less valuable. If anything, it should show you that I'm a good ass woman and a good ass mother, because I'm taking care of them and myself, and I'm doing a damn good job. And I'm not asking anybody to come into our lives and take over the full responsibility. Hello? Anyway. Men, get the stick out of your asses. And stop asking women what they bring to the table. And start adding value to our lives and adding to the table. Anybody that you're in a relationship with, man or woman, you should be adding to whatever they've already got going. And you shouldn't be with somebody because they need you or because you need them. You should be with them because you want to be with them and add to what they've already got going on. Add value to people's lives. That is the goal. That is what should be going on. Not no toxicity and, oh, you know, I'm just with them because of what they can do for me. Like, you guys really, really consider, you know, a healthy relationship and adding to somebody's happiness. Add value to people's lives. Add value to their happiness. And sorry, my side is itching. And stop being so shallow. Anyways, I hope this reaches y'all well. And I hope I've added some value to your lives today, honestly. And I hope that what I've said makes sense. I'm a little tired, but I felt like I needed to make a video, say hey to y'all, and get a little word out there. So, anyways, thank you for coming to my TED Talk, because this is most definitely a TED Talk. Okay? Anyways, bye. Love you guys.